Well, Maxwell, it looks like we're stuck doing overtime today. Yes, and I was hoping for some vacation time, but the general insists we crack down on this feminist problem. Well, it is a serious issue plaguing the younger generation, so let's get to work.
Montclair, New Jersey. Please give it up for S.W.O.R.D.
Seriously? Another fucking video with feminist propaganda poetry?
Because it's so much simpler to tell ourselves rape is only a man grabbing you from behind in a back alleyway.
Us educated folk know that rape is unwanted sexual penetration. It's not simple or complicated, it just is what it is.
That it's not the boy next door and never the man who says that he loves you.
Yes, anyone can rape, the same way anyone can murder or steal. That doesn't make everyone inherently a killer and thief.
So rape remains only male, about 5'10" or taller, wearing jeans and a t-shirt, because we all know that little Johnny and Tommy and Ronnie would never do something like that.
I feel like you have some unresolved issues. I suggest counseling.
So he never put his face to his penis.
Face to penis? What now? The fuck did you just say?
And I wish I could say that this is a female problem, that rape wouldn't happen if only we didn't wear those short skirts.
That's right. Rape happens to men too, and it doesn't have a damn thing to do with what you're wearing.
But as we try and convince ourselves that it really wasn't our fault, I want to give a big fuck you to all the men who make my anger possible.
And I want to give a big fuck you to all the feminists and social justice warriors trying to fuck up society as best as they can.
And yes, I am blaming you.
Typical feminist. Blame everyone for all your problems.
I blame all the men who think they are better, who think women don't know what hate is even when it's running down our thighs.
Did she just compare jizz to liquid hate?
I blame all the men who allowed their friends to yell bitch and hoe while telling themselves that they are not like them.
Bitches and hoes as far as the eye can see. What? I'm not like him. Seriously, about those bitches and hoes, though.
I blame you for the degradation, humiliation of my sisters.
I blame you for world hunger and war. See, I can do it too.
I blame you for every time you don't speak up.
And I blame you for every time someone doesn't shut the fuck up.
Because God knows that the hottest places in hell are reserved for those who did nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know standing on a stage and bitching was so productive to preventing rape.
Because I don't wish the rape of your loved ones to be the final action that wakes you up and makes you a man. Please accept this now and know that your body is a lethal weapon if used incorrectly.
A fucking spoon can be a lethal weapon if used incorrectly. I don't hear you bitching about people who eat cereal, though.
So it hurts to say that 2 girls in this nation will be raped by the time this poem is over.
And all you did was read poetry to a bunch of hippies. How heartless of you. Go join your local law enforcement agency and stop all the rape.
My brothers, listen up.
Fuck you, I'm not your brother.
Refuse to fall victim to this masculine ambush you are bred into accepting.
I do refuse to fall into this emasculine ambush. That's why I'm not a feminist.
And acknowledge that this problem is your problem too, as long as your daughters and sisters and lovers are scared to walk alone at night.
I don't currently have a lover or a daughter. But my mom packs a .38 special and my little sister carries a 9mm. That kinda takes the fear out of walking alone at night.
That your strength is not meant for hurting. That we can see that you are a man, you do not need to beat us into believing you.
I'm actually starting to wonder about that. The feminist delusion runs deep and strong. A swift blow to the head might be the only way to knock some sense into you all.
I want to know where you stand in this world with lines drawn all over it.
I stand on the side that fights for everyone's rights. The side that does not hold the pussy up on a pedestal.
And I am almost sorry for every man who ever felt that feminism isn't important.
Unlike this heartless bitch, I am deeply sorry for all the people who still think feminism is important.
Because if this is what feminism is, then what the fuck does that make you? If this is feminism, then what are you?
You know what? I'll give you a serious answer. I am an egalitarian. One of the people who believe it is important to pay attention to everyone's rights and not just focus on women. Or you can just call me the fucking patriarchy for not recognizing your vagina when I consider your human rights. Well, that was fun. Feminist poetry always kills a few brain cells, but it's well worth picking apart to stop the propaganda before it hurts some innocent bystander. As always, we appreciate you for accompanying us on our missions. Until next time we meet, keep an eye on your feed, so you don't walk into any feminist shit, and don't forget the like and subscribe button to hit.